We have a lot of theories, notes, skins, and more, all to cover in this episode about the new map, The Safe House.
Oh, it's about to start. Okay. Oh, there's George. Come on. Wake up already. We need to get out of here. Look how cool this is. What? What was that sound? What's going on? There we go. Oh, good. Yes, they're being condemned to death. Rise and shine. Looks like we all managed to get you out of bed. Yes. I can't wait to see them. I've been told that some of you caused quite a stir at one of our outposts. How could you do this to us, Willow? You're destroying the home of many innocent people. Well, that's true, yes. Okay. And you really think you didn't do the same? How cute. I don't know what that means when people say how cute. The refinery was home of many people from. You, the sleazy cop, the zebra, have all caused many relocations. We can't afford to feed them in all one place. Leave him alone. You took Zizzy away from us. There you go, George, yes. Listen, kid. As much as I'd like to defend your friend's actions, they've done some horrible things to my people. Oh, what if we find out that Willow is doing the right thing? Take them with us. We'll keep them at our place so we control what they do. Yes. Nice, plot twist. Giraffe, you can't do this to us. We haven't done anything. Why don't you guys have your weapons? And we'll make sure it stays that way. And that's the end of cutscene. I knew it. Jail, really? You've all been in here until you can cooperate. Wear it out. I'll be looking forward to talking to you soon. Good. This is cool. Pony, we owe you an apology, because we all know it's going to turn out well. The end. What for? Unless it's like a tragedy kind of thing. We should have met with the group. You were right. Wait, you were right to be suspicious of it. I couldn't read it. We're sorry. Sigh. I forgive you. Now we just need to get out of here.
So I'm going to teach you how to escape while playing that in the background, but I'm also going to show you the new skins, the notes, and then making theories off of them. That is what we always do in videos like this. When a new chapter in Piggy comes out, we always take most of our time to make theories based off of the notes, guys. So without further ado, here we go. So the first skin, guys, we have two skins, is this skin right here. His name is Rage. So as you can see, he has a gear ear, and he also has a lot of references kind of like Robbie and Mousy. However, I believe he is a rat from what I can tell. Here is some screen, gameplay, killing animation. Now moving on, we have Felix the cat, Mouse. We don't know, but either way, something I've noticed is it does not have a tail. So I don't know if it's really neither. I don't think it's either one of them. So we have his death scene right here, whatever. Okay, now moving on, we got a bunch of notes. I don't know. I don't know. Probably as many as the refinery, I guess. That was a lot of notes though to go up against. But here we are. We have our first note here, which says, "Sir, the detective deserves a promotion. Nearly every investigation that they've been on has been solved." From Doggy. So this is from the player, the note's from Doggy, but this is to the player, and it's in the player's room. At first, in the live stream, I actually thought this was Doggy's room, yet when I said that out loud, I was definitely thinking, that doesn't make any sense, but who else wears that exact hat? I'm thinking, I'm a detective, but why don't I wear a hat? And, I guess it's hard for all that stuff to work out and everything, but that was in the player's spawn room, if you don't already know, guys. Now moving on, we have this next note here, and it says, November 2nd, Mimi started schooling us, and it's been so boring. Already know how to write, do maths, and I know everything about science. November 3rd, I scared Giraffe today with my awesome sword moves. He got so spooked. Okay, so it's from Zuzi's diary, explaining kind of, I guess, their point of view, just normal, regular life. They definitely need to work on spelling. I feel like spelling, grammar. It's their weak point. But then again, it also shows you how young these little children are. Moving on to Z's diary, we have November 3rd, fencing practice was a blast. As always, Susie managed to give Giraffe a scare with her foil. She really loved that. She couldn't stop laughing that day. It makes me happy to see her smile. Mimi also has been talking about a radio too. I wonder what that could be about. November 4th, some of us went to meet another group. I overheard them talk about whether or not to go. I didn't feel right about it, and I agreed with Pony's argument. Zizzy didn't come back. I have to say, strong for Zuzi. Okay, so I think that she is hinting that she obviously definitely knows that Zizzy, she's not here. She may not be returning. She definitely knows. And Zuzi maybe doesn't know. And I thought they were twins. They're kind of giving us this look that maybe Zuzi is younger than Z, the writer of the story. We clearly know it's Z because the book is this light pink color, and so is that the zebra that was looking at us in the ending of chapter 2, guys. I talked about that quite a lot. A note from Pony says, I miss you, Mom and Dad. Every night I feel the guilt of what I've done, but I will make things right, I promise. Okay, so maybe he did something wrong, guys. He might be on the Willow killing list first. Stuck on the sewer. We got a lot to talk about with the sewer, by the way. But moving on to our next note. Under Pony's bed says Willow will pay, and I guess she will. We'll have to see if Pony gets killed or if he fights Willow and Willow dies, or it's a happy ending. We don't know. Moving on to our next note here, which says we will miss you, Counselor G, in, of course, Giraffe's room. Now, this image, I have something to talk about that I don't think anyone has mentioned yet. This is the same image, I believe, that was shown in the end cutscene of chapter 12 when you got, the good, happy, true ending. This was the image for Forest. However, I think that note was just added. So, you never know. They're bringing back a map that no one ever went to just because of the Mr. Stitchy update. That was the only reason people went there. Otherwise, that map was dead. Now, moving on. This certificate certifies that Giraffe has shown exceptional skills in environmental studies at Biology School of Lambridge. I don't know. Is that in the city of Lucella? I don't know. I don't think so. I don't know. We don't know. We don't know anything. Moving on. It's by the radio, and it says never turn this on ever again. Okay, yeah, that's because they ran into a bad experience. Now, moving on. In Mimi Mole's room, we have this note or analysis by Mimi about mole blindness, which says, this common misconception that has been going around for far too long. I would like to first outline the fact that yes, I am a mole, and no, I am not blind. With that being said, there are some colors I cannot see, and I cannot see well overall. I hope someday to learn enough about optometry to be able to create perfect eyewear for me in order to assist me in seeing better. Right now, my nose is doing all the work. Okay, that was very long and actually kind of faded. I have it blown up here on the screen, and still can't really read it. But yeah, so I guess she uses her mole. I guess that's the most part. I don't know. It doesn't really seem to have anything to do with the story that well, I guess. Moving on, though, we have this note here which says, well, it obviously says gibberish. Now, of course, we have to decode this little thing here. Now, where did I find this? Of course, on the cart that we've all been speculating about for a while. It is an Easter egg, and this is where we kind of transition into our theories. This was a big common mystery in the Piggy community. There was a little target, a little symbol, a little thing on the wall attached to it. Not whatever, attached to it, like figuratively. They are all in the same area. They're all the dartboard is not on the cart though. The bullseye is on the wall. Now, when it comes to making a guess on what you guys think it would be, I wouldn't know my first clue. Like maybe throwing an item at it would do something. Maybe you have to get like the gun or something like that and aim it at it, or maybe you have to get one of the NPCs. I don't know what to do. Piggy does like the most random things when it comes to Easter eggs like this. You never know. This could be the true ending too, or the maple donut too. Maybe this could take us to a whole new era, which I would like. I don't care how hard it is. I just sit back, relax, and watch other people. No, I'm kidding. I'm going to be coming out with more theories, guys. Of course, I'm kidding about all that. We will be coming out with more theories throughout the week. Make sure you guys are subscribed to our channel, guys. Now, moving on, speaking of theories and what's to come, Chapter 5 is going to come. And we got to have some theories. We got to have, a common ground where we all understand what we're going to be expecting, what we might expect. So, here we go. First of all, Minitoon is obsessed with it. This is going to be his favorite map for some reason. He said the gameplay for Chapter 3 was his favorite, but it wasn't his. He said the ending cutscene of Chapter 5 was his favorite cutscene by far out of all of them. Now, here's where I think our common theory that we had, especially during Chapter 2, we can pick that theory up again. I think it's safe we can do it. The next map is probably sewers, and the reason I say that is because there's a sewer drain. We definitely look like we're below ground of something. Okay, maybe it's not a sewer system. Maybe it's like something underground because there's like rock ceiling or something like that above us, or we assume, presumably. It definitely looks like the jail cell is kind of elevated from the platform that Willow's standing on. And speaking of Willow and what's around her, the wall matches the wall in the Piggy trailer. Yeah, that is something you didn't know. That is something, that is a huge plot twist, because now she's gonna shoot someone, and usually when someone shoots, someone dies. I don't know. Usually that's the case though. Anyway, moving on, I think it's going to be that notorious sewer map that we've been hoping for many times, and I think we might be safe to say we're gonna get it. Now, escape wise, we really don't know. We need to wait for Minitoon to feed us the answers because that's what he's done for like the past few maps. He just gives us 5 or 6 images and an emoji hint, and yeah, we got a lot to work with, even though we somehow still never make it right. However, we did make the safe house guess. I figured, we had to have that map. And that is all my thoughts for this map and the map to come. I hope you guys liked the video. If you did, I want you guys to subscribe, guys. I might start doing subscribe challenges, try to subscribe challenges, come up with all this kind of fun stuff, try to build a community, try to comment on all of our videos that come out, guys. We have a lot of videos covering Piggy stuff. If you like this video, a lot of my other videos are just like this. Now, if you don't like this, I still got more videos for you. I got non-horror related games. I got even more horror related games. I got deep theories into something really small and overlooked, like what Chapter 3's map was going to be. Or we do 1v1 live streams where we play every map with one of our fans, and we see who wins. So go ahead and check them out. I have a bunch of links to a bunch of those in the description, and some of the cards. If you were late for those cards, you guys can always go up and press the little eye icon, and you guys can just go check them out. Now, that is it for today's episode. I'm glad you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to give it a thumbs up too, and comment saying I liked this video or something along the lines of that, so I know that you guys like this video and you want to continue to see content in this format. I will see you in the next episode, and as always, comment for more content.